Who joins us now, independent presidential candidate Evan McMullin. Evan, thank you so much for being with us. Evan, I should say, is a former CIA officer and former chief policy director for the House Republican Conference. All right, Evan, I want to know the answer to this question, and an acceptable answer is not no one. So who won the debate last night?
Well, look, I think both sides supporters will feel like their candidate did the best. I feel like they were both talking to their bases. But I think I can tell you more easily who lost, and that is all of America, the American people. It was so uninspiring last night what we heard. Both candidate was looking backward, both on policy, both in terms of tone. We see candidates here who are presenting ideas from the past. Donald Trump and his bigotry and misogyny. Hillary Clinton with her ideas of big centralized government in Washington, D.C., unaccountable to the American people. We heard more of that. What we didn't hear is an inspiring vision for the future. A future in America where Americans are more unified, where we're prosperous, where the opportunity of our economy extends to all Americans. We didn't hear that sort of thing. We also didn't hear any real plan for securing America. We heard ideas about turning America in on itself, isolating America in terms of trade and defense. Neither of these candidates, I believe, are prepared to lead the way forward in our country.
Let me ask you about security. You're a former CIA guy. One of the questions last night, one of the sections was talking about cyber warfare, cyber security,
Sure.
and both candidates were asked after the spate of hacks that have been happening in the country, who's behind it? Hillary Clinton pointed to Russia. Donald Trump answered this way. Listen.
Sure.
I mean, it could be Russia, but it could also be China. It could also be lots of other people. It also could be somebody sitting on their bed that weighs 400 pounds, okay?
Are you looking for people sitting on their beds weighing 400? And does the bed weigh 400 pounds?
I think he means the person weighs 400
I just want to double-check that.
Yeah.
Your thoughts, Evan, when you heard that explanation last night on the stage?
Well, all the indications that we've heard about have pointed back to Russia, and Donald Trump in the past has defended Russia's hacking activities in the context of this election, which I think is absolutely incredible. How do we have a Republican nominee who is defending Russian government hacking and undermining of our democracy? How is it that Republicans and the Republican leadership won't stand up and repudiate this, as well as Donald Trump's racism, which I think needs to be done still? But how is it that we find ourselves in a place like this? I look at the Republican Party and I really wonder what relevance can it have as a party that the security of this country and certainly that provides leadership to this country on a range of other fronts.
So you think that unless the 400-pound guy is named Vladimir Putin, that Donald Trump is wrong about this?
Look, all indications are, and Donald Trump in the past has himself sort of accepted the reality that Vladimir Putin and the Russians are undermining our election in part through hacking activities, clearly designed to promote his candidacy. This is something that Donald Trump, I would say the responsibility falls on the Republican Party more than on anyone else to stand up to this and to repudiate Donald Trump's troubling relationship with Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin is one of the greatest sources of instability in this world. He is a violator of human rights. He undermines democracies across Europe and elsewhere, and now he's doing that to us. Meanwhile, Republican leadership sits silently.
Evan McMullin, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right, so just